got another good video for you. I'm going to show you what it is to basically be a trucker. Currently, right now, I am waiting. That's one of the things you do when you are a truck driver, is you do a lot of waiting. Shippers, receivers, or if you drive a tanker like myself, I'm currently at a tank wash just west of, where am I? In Birmingham, Alabama. Just west of there. It's normally about 2 to 3 hours of waiting for getting your tanker washed out. I gotta get washed out so that way I can go ahead and get loaded at the shipper, which is about an hour from here. So once they're done getting me washed out here, I'll give me my paperwork, seal up my trailer. I'll just make sure that everything's done and the trailer's sealed up, and then we are going to hit the road and head up to the shipper, which is about an hour away from here in Paintsville, Alabama, at American Proteins Incorporated. We're going to be getting loaded, I believe, with some tallow, which is basically chicken fat, and we're going to be delivering that to Clinton, Indiana. So stay tuned. I'm going to be getting some shots of the road while I'm driving, and hopefully be able to get some shots of me, you seeing me while I'm actually driving. So stay tuned, and don't forget, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Go ahead and subscribe, because if you don't, I'm gonna cry. And when I cry, I look like a sissy, and I ain't trying to look like no sissy. So just subscribe and hit the thumbs up button, please. All right, so they just finished washing my trailer, my tanker trailer. So we're about to go head over to the shipper right now. So let's take a ride. Alright, so we are here at the shipper. Now I just got to figure out where exactly I need to check in at, because I have never been here and I do not know. Oh,
I like that KW driver.
alright, so I found out where I gotta go. I'm just going right here. I gotta hop on this scale here and check in. So I got checked into this place, and I will not be accepting this load ever again. I got 7 people waiting in front of me to get loaded, and it's normally about 2 hours per load, depending on how quickly they go. But a lot of these shippers, they definitely take their time. They ain't in no hurry to get you loaded. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to wait, and I'm gonna be waiting some more. And that's another thing about trucking, is you do a lot of waiting. Like I said, sometimes you can have some really good smooth days. Sometimes you can have a day like I'm having today, just kind of waiting a lot of things. Now I'm going to be waiting even longer. So, and I actually did deny this load because I didn't think it was enough money for the miles. I think it was a little over 600 miles total, empty and loaded, and it's $1,200 load, but it's 2 days. You know, when you take into account waiting at a shipper, waiting at the receiver to get unloaded, checking in, checking out, waiting to get it tank washed. Now, the first tank wash that my dispatcher actually sent me to, they told me, well, we're not gonna be able to get your tank wash today. So they actually sent me to a different tank wash in Birmingham, Alabama, which I did. That's the place that they washed my tank out, and now I'm here. But that was 95 extra miles, or I'm sorry, 55 extra miles, something like that. I'm not exactly sure. I'd have to look. But anyways, it was 2 more hours of driving using my fuel. So this one right here was a lesson learned. I definitely, like I said, I did reject this load at first, but then I just told him, go ahead and give it to me, because I didn't want to be sitting. I don't like sitting. I got ADHD, so I can't really sit still. So yeah, I'm gonna be sitting here waiting. It's 4:17 in the morning, and I'm all lined up to get loaded. And like I said, they ain't in no hurry. This guy's just hanging out on his phone, sitting on my tanker back there. See, I've waited over 10 hours, got lined up, so now I'm just waiting for them to start loading me once this guy's done doing what he's doing. After I'm finished getting loaded, which will be probably about 2 hours roughly, then I'll have to hop on the scale. So when I got here, I had to hop on the scale to get the empty weight. After they load me, I gotta hop back on the scale so that way they can get a heavy weight, so they know exactly how much they put in my tanker, and then that way I can get my paperwork and I can start heading over to Clinton, Indiana to get this load delivered. I'm about 8 hours away from Clinton, Indiana, so hopefully it won't be too much longer. So I like to get weighed, loaded, get my paperwork, so that way I can start rolling and get out of here. But yeah, I won't be taking this load again, so lesson learned for sure. But it's all part of the game. In trucking, like I said, a lot of waiting, so. But like I said, hopefully get out of here soon, and that way I can start rolling, get this load delivered. We've got a really bad thunderstorm, very windy, that I'm gonna have to drive through. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna get real bad out here with this weather. That's another thing that you gotta deal with and work around as a truck driver, is weather. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna drive through this storm that we got going on over here. That's all part of trucking. But I gotta get to this receiver before they close down, so I gotta kind of roll through all this stuff. But let's take a ride.
Towards Interstate 24 west, Paducah.
Alright, so I'm checked in over here at the receivers, and yeah, I gotta wear this delivery badge. They said something about safety glasses, but I got glasses. They're called sunglasses. So, but yeah, this receiver is, this place is huge.
So this guy told me once he's done with this tanker getting it loaded, it's about 15 minutes. Then we're gonna go ahead and hook up. I'm gonna have to move over here into this spot so they can take all the product out with that hose.
So my load was rejected. No big deal. Contacted Prime Tanker Dispatch. Talked to my dispatcher, let him know what was going on. They rejected it because the pH levels were off in the product that I brought, the chicken fat. Anyways, I'm dropping off the tanker that was rejected, which is loaded, here at the receiver that I'm currently at. They have another trailer that's available that they're emptying. I just have to wait for them to empty that trailer, and then I'm going to be heading on to the next tank wash and next load. I just want to say thanks for checking out my video. And I made this channel just to show you my trucking journey, everything about trucking, and to be able to provide helpful videos for you folks. and I'll be doing some how-to, some reviews of other things. But make sure you go ahead and give me that thumbs up button. Click on that thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel, and please leave some comments down below and tell me what you think. If you have any questions about Prime or trucking, please let me know.